One of the games that we get asked about a lot is Stellar Blade. While it might not be the most well-known upcoming action RPG, a lot of people have been hankering for more information, and the official PlayStation website has been updated with a small Q&A about the project and a bunch of information about what the game is. This and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth have both been updated, and with that being said, now's the perfect time to recap what the game is, go through all of the new information on the website, and pack up all the trailers so far into one video so you will have all the information you need and can see all the cool bits without having to jump around all over the place to find it. For those of you hearing or seeing this game for the first time, it was initially revealed as Projecteve at the PlayStation Showcase 2021, but it was since rebranded as Stellar Blade, and it's a sci-fi themed action RPG being developed by Swift Up, with it also being their debut console game. It will release exclusively on PlayStation 5 and is currently using Unreal Engine 4. The game currently doesn't have a release date, but was scheduled to release in 2023. But given how close we are now to the end of 2023, we think this is looking pretty unlikely. As for the gameplay, we know that it will be similar to something like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, with fluid and awesome combos, and the actual structure of the game itself was previously mentioned to be a semi-open world, but they are taking inspiration from Nier Automata and God of War. Meanwhile, for the story, it's about reclaiming Earth, and you play as a character called Eve. But the PlayStation website actually has an updated description for what the story is, so let's go through that. They say, save humanity from extinction in this electrifying, story-driven action-adventure. The future of humanity is balanced on the edge of a blade, ravaged by strange, powerful creatures. Earth has been abandoned, and what is left of the decimated human race has fled to a colony in outer space. After traveling from the colony, Paratrooper Eve arrives on the desolated remains of our planet with a clear-cut mission: to save humankind by reclaiming Earth from the Native, the malevolent force that has devastated it. But Eve tackles the Native one by one, piecing together mysteries of the past as she explores the ruins of human civilization. She realizes that her mission is far from straightforward. In fact, almost nothing is as it seems. Well, we can already see that the combat is going to be pretty exciting from the gameplay within the trailers, but it looks like the developers will be putting the same amount of effort into the boss fights, as it's highlighted as one of their main draws on the website. It says that we will be engaging in epic boss encounters, and the developers have previously said during a PlayStation blog during the initial reveal that the boss's strengths are on a completely different level compared to the common natives, offering a challenging and strategic combat encounter. So hopefully they will have some engaging and awesome bosses like in Souls games, Devil May Cry, or even God of War, as it was mentioned as an inspiration to this game, so it could be pretty awesome if pulled off. As for some of the RPG elements, the website's update gives us a bit of an insight into what we will be upgrading and building on, as it mentions being able to upgrade and access new moves. They say, quote, unleash graceful yet brutal attack combos and unlock new moves as you progress, with customizable skills based on your playstyle, upgrading Eve's weapons to boost your chances as each boss battle becomes progressively more demanding, end quote. It's great to be able to unlock and upgrade moves, as we always get a kick out of trying out new moves for the first time and gradually getting more and more powerful, as you kind of expect in action RPGs, until you eventually become an OP tank. But in addition to being able to unlock new skills, the developers have previously hinted that there will be powerful unique beta skills and burst skills, so hopefully there is some depth to the combat. Alongside this, we have a description giving us a bit more insight into what exactly Stellar Blade is. There were 9 questions answered on the updated PSN game page. Some we've already covered, so we'll skip those and we'll pick out the more interesting ones. One of these says, is Stellar Blade a multiplayer game? And the answer is, it's single player only. Personally, I don't think a game like this really needs to be multiplayer, and if you are looking for a multiplayer action RPG, then we do have Granblue Fantasy Relink coming out soon. But the next question was a little more interesting because it asked about the difficulty in the game, and it seems like they're aiming for it to be more difficult when it comes to the feel of the combat. The combat requires deliberate attacks, defense, and evasion. It's essential to learn the enemy's attack patterns and counter with precision, so expect a challenge, especially in the game's many boss fights. Well, this is pretty much everything we know about the game so far, but if you are interested in the game, then we highly suggest you check out the trailers which have released so far. With their full sound, they're pretty crazy, so we've rounded them up here for you to watch.
적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를 다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오니 부디 저희의 죄를 사하여 주시고 저희를 거두어 주시고 저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게 하소서. 지하 시설, 방공호 같은 건가?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 뭐 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야. 잠깐이. 네이티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 매복이야! 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가 곧 무너지겠어.
뭐 살살 가고 놀았지.
뭐야?
함정이야.
여기야.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
그날은 갑자기 찾아왔지. 그놈들은 무자비했고 인간들은 무력했어. 인류는 형편없이 무너져갔네.
자이오니아, 버려진 자들의 도시지. 전성기에는 10만 명 이상이 살았던 곳이야.
황무지 아래 건설한 도시라니. 여긴 무덤인 건가요?
아니, 이곳의 주민들은 에너지 고갈로 잠들어 있는 거야. 이대로 간다면 영원한 어둠뿐이지. 이브, 우리를 도와줘.
조심해! 리스팅되지 않는 네이티브야. 아담, 뒤로 물러나! 마더스피어는 절대적이야.
이 레거시는 믿을 수 없어요. 그렇죠? 그렇다고 말해줘요.
여기 있는 누구도 그 손길이 닿은 적은 없어. 모두 버려진 거야.
그건 신상 모독이에요.
릴리, 부탁해! 난 이러기 위해 태어난 거야!
이렇게 된 이상 나도 몰라요.
콜로니의 천사여, 이번에는 우리를 구원할 수 있겠는가?